Hi friends, this is Harikesh Yadav and today I am going to tell you about post-structuralism and deconstruction. These two terms are very important for us to comprehend the system and the culture of the society and how to make meanings and how it is used to make meanings. No? That's why these two terms are very important. Trace used by Derrida in two books, Writing and Reference, and in of Grammatology. Trace, that means absent present. Trace means absent present. Maybe something very paradoxical in itself. You can see you can feel that it is something paradoxical in itself. Absent present, what is this? Anyway, leave it. So structuralism, as we have seen, developed a model of reading text and cultural artifacts. Structuralism is structuralist narrative theory, for example, generated schemes for reading novels and poetry, unpacking the elements that constituted the text meaning. Means how to make the meaning of the text. And while it was a rigorous and thorough textual analysis that paid close attention to language and form, means structuralism focuses on language and its form, and with the help of language and form we make meanings out of the text. It was also rather formulaic, means based on formula or a system. And the attempt in structuralism was to seek and order a structure to novels, meanings, poetry, music, and visual text. It sought grids and patterns, scheme and plots, always assuming that the text would yield its meaning once we unravel its core elements. Means the question arises here: when would the text make meanings? So then when we unravel its core element. What is core element of a textbook or a textbook? According to structuralism, so according to structuralism, the core element of any text is its form and structure. Means language and form. If we have language and form, then we can unravel the meaning of a text. Means the meaning lies inside the text. In the 1960s, literary critics and philosophers began to rebel against what they saw as a restrictive and limited critical practice of viewing the world. Means they revolt, they reject, and they reject and rebel against the set meaning, because the set meaning has only a limited perspective, has more literal meaning, yeah, and always it does not work well. That's why they rebel against it. And in the context emerging in the context of civilian unrest, all the major French philosophers and thinkers of the world, especially of 20th century, and geopolitical disasters like the Vietnam War, post-structuralism was the expression of a sense of disillusionment. What is post-structuralism? The post-structuralism was, the expression of a sense of disillusionment. Means, disillusionment means to break the illusion, and with the nation state, with the philosophies of emancipation, and with critical thinking itself. State nation and nation state, both these two terms have different meanings. In later videos I will explain it very clearly to make the differentiation between means these two very prosperous terms, very important terms. And friends, now listen to me. uh, it emerged as a rupture, a shift away from what the prominent thinkers saw as the formulaic, ordered work of structuralism. Structuralism follows a set pattern to unravel the meaning that lies within the within the text. So, what is means where is the meaning in the text? That was the problem. Structuralism said, very there is a language, and there is a pattern, and there is a form, and out of these or two things we unravel the meaning of the words or of the text. But they have a sense of disillusionment. And philosopher and thinkers came, and they had a sense of disillusionment when they were making meaning out of the text. They thought, they invented a new thinking, a new idea. And so Rollabath, Rollabath's later work moved away from his structuralism phase, and he was one of the first to start speaking of openness of text. The main idea, even Rollabath rejected. Reject means he moved, he shifted from the earlier concept of unraveling meaning to the next kind of pattern or structure of meaning. And friends, he was sorry openness here means, now he talks about the openness of text, that text connection with the other text, and the reader's role in the production of meaning. Means, in the production of meaning, one text has connection with another text. A single text cannot make meaning. He has somewhere association while producing meaning with the other text. The openness of the text is in center. And now listen. The writing of Jacques Derrida in the mid-19, if someone talks about post-structuralism or deconstruction, a very famous name, is stuck to our mind. That is Jacques Derrida. Appeared in English in the form of conference papers with his first complete work of grammatology, appearing in 1976, translated by Gayatri Chakraborty Spivak. From the of grammatology is a work by Jacques Derrida, the father of deconstruction.